Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I will say my patience was tested with this one, so let's get right into it, folks. We're gonna shoot this raw in one take. We went to go split some firewood the other day with our county line here. We're actually, let me bring you up to speed. We moved our black firewood rack over here because A, it gets the most sunlight. Those of you who know, we've been working on getting more sunlight here in the homestead. Sun comes up over that far tree line, obviously, and as you know, it sets, it's late in the day now, so sun's going down. But anyways, needless to say, all our slab wood for our outdoor boiler gets some heat, and we got set up here with our 24 pieces of firewood here, a pine. You may have seen this video, you may have not seen this video, but anyways, we were calculating how much firewood is in one tree. But anyways, I dragged the county line wood splitter down here and I could not get it running. So what did I do? I drained the fuel out of it because the gas smelled bad. I haven't ran that thing in over a year. Usually I run it dry and then I drain the bowl, so I never usually have issues. Drain the gas, put fresh fuel in, still nothing. So I'm like, okay, check the spark plug. It had spark. So I'm like, okay, so I have spark, I have fuel. I go, I don't know if fuel's getting into it. So I sprayed it with some ether and it wouldn't fire either. So I took the air cleaner off, sprayed some starting fluid down into the bowl, into the throat of the carburetor while I was pulling it, and I couldn't even get it to fire. It would pop, pop, it would pop here and there and nothing. So I'm like, that's weird. All right. So I took the carb completely off, cleaned it. It was a little bit gummed up, just from sitting from the, unfortunately there's not ethanol fuel in there, so it was a little bit gummed up. But so I took the carb off, I cleaned it, and then while I had the carb off, I sprayed starting fluid right in the cylinder there and pulled it, and I didn't get nothing. Wouldn't pop at all. So I'm like, what on earth? So then I'm thinking to myself, hold on, let me switch hands. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, is it a timing issue? And those of you who are mechanics know that maybe your timing could be off. So you can have fuel, spark, and compression, but if your timing's off, you can have all three of those, but if the timing's not right, it's not gonna fire, blah, 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 not to get elaborate. So check that, the timing seemed fine. So I'm like, what is going on with this thing? So finally, literally 2 hours later, after pulling half the machine apart, I just walked away. I said, you know what? I said, screw this. I was getting frustrated, I was throwing stuff. I have a very short fuse. When being a mechanic for so long, I have very short fuse when stupid things happen. So I walked away, right? And I know I'm hyping the story up. So I came back out here today, you know, calm, collective, and I said, you know what? Let me check something. This happened to me one time in my whole career of buying and selling stuff. I used, before the homestead, or I still am, before the homestead I was a mechanic. I used to buy and sell cars, boats, whatever. I wish I had a YouTube channel 10 years ago, because you guys would have loved the content. I was buying motorcycles and tractors and all this stuff, fixing it up. My dad had a 4-stall garage, used to race pro stocks. We did so much. We'll eventually get back into that style of video. So I bought a motorcycle when I was like 18, a used bike outside. The mud wasps, hopefully I said that right, the mud wasps packed a mud nest inside the exhaust pipe through the baffle and down into the chamber, and they made literally a golf ball size, I wish I had a photo of it, golf ball size mud hole, which was blocking the exhaust. That bike, I did the plugs, I did the carbs, brand new battery. I could not get it to run. It would pop, 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 pop a little bit and spit out the carbs. Again, same thing. I thought it was timing. Well, anyways, 3 minutes and 40 seconds into this video, let me show you what actually happened. So I came out here, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna check the exhaust, right? Swear to God, not making this up. There's 2 screws here. Look at mud wasps. See that small little hole? Now this hole, mind you, I have a pretty big finger, probably about 3/4 of an inch. That is packed with those damn mud wasps. And obviously this is a spark arrestor cover here. I didn't notice. So again, I had the carb off, the fuel tank off. I was checking the governors, just trying to spray it. Look at all the tools we have, ethers, freaking starting fluids. I literally had everything here, and then I said, screw it. I walked away, I came back. Look at those bastards, the mud wasps. This stuff, hold on, let me see if I can put you guys peacefully down. I want to shoot this video in one take. This stuff, look at that. It's literally like concrete. So I'm gonna try, it's completely packed, literally packed. This is unbelievable. So I don't want to push it too far into the motor. I realistically should probably take this off, but we're gonna see I don't exactly know how this exhaust is built. So let me, I guess just keep picking away at it here. And then we'll get a vacuum. I might even have to take this completely off. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might pop this whole thing right off the motor here. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so we're just loosening up these bolts here, which seem to be really long. So we're gonna put these here. Okay, so at least they're not that far down. They're just up in this chamber here. So let's go clean this. Oh yeah, it's like cement. Stuff's nasty. You were sinking. Yeah, I know. Well, the bench is working out, man. This time of the day, the sun's behind the shed. Okay, everything's back together.
Stuff on top that you gotta take off.
Up here?
Yeah, the ether.
Yeah, that stuff's, none of that's gonna move. All right, fuel on.
Priming.
Doesn't have a primer. Alright folks, that's it. Those stupid mud wasps cleaned the exhaust out and it fired right up literally first pull. So just a weird thing to check. Figured I'd share with you. I wasn't planning on making this video, but if you're pulling your hair out with your small engine because you can't figure out why the hell it won't run, make sure you check the exhaust. You never know what kind of rats or mud wasps or whatever would built a home in there. If that motor can't breathe, it ain't gonna run. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Save yourself some. I wasted 2.5 hours on this, pulling half that motor apart. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned this. Make sure you check this, especially if you have outdoor equipment that sits like this. You know, critters are gonna make a home in it. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. And like I always say, we will see you out in the woods.